Hello and congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much for getting started. Really, we're excited to have you on this team. I hope you had a chance to watch the welcome video on the welcome page before you clicked on Let's Begin. And I hope you had a chance to take a look at that, as there is some important information that you would like to listen to and to check out there. Congratulations for making this bold decision. Really, this one step puts you into action to create a freedom for you and your family that most people will never, ever encounter. So, I'd like to welcome you again to the team. This is our introduction to Module 1, Fast Start Success Steps. So let's go ahead and begin as I explain to you exactly what you need to do on this module. Okay, so with that being said, let me go ahead and get some things out of the way here. You're going to see number 1, and I want to underscore this for you. Please make sure that you're doing this in numerical order, okay, and do not skip around. There is a method behind this. So you'll see number 1, you're going to see the welcome package, the document starter package there. And if you don't have Word or Excel or anything like that, you can go ahead and download a free openoffice.org is what it is, so that you can go ahead and print out what you need to print out within this package. So let me explain this package to you real quick. Go ahead and click on the red button that says click here to print out your welcome letter and document starter package, and you can certainly go ahead and do that, as you're still going to be able to hear this video. On this document starter package is exactly what it is. It is a printable page. So you'll see at the top of this page, next to the words checklist cheat sheet, below welcome document starter package, you can see print this page, and you can go ahead and print this page, and I would recommend that you go ahead and do that so that you have a hard copy in front of you, and this way it'll just make it easier for you to check off what you've already printed. Okay, now on the left hand side you're going to see your welcome letter, so you want to go ahead and print that out. But underneath that is a document for useful numbers and websites and contact information that you're going to need to have handy. So go ahead and get that printed out. And below that, you're going to see a home business fast start audio. Now, you are going to want to go ahead and listen to that fast start audio. It is 27 minutes long, so go ahead and do that. And then in the column or the box to the right hand side, you're going to see necessary success tools. You're going to absolutely need your website cheat sheet. You're going to need your membership cheat sheet. You're going to need the scripts for recruiting, and you have 2 options of full presentations. Either option 1, conversational qualifying script, or number 2, where it says full presentation. So I recommend you print those both out, and whatever works with your personality, use that. Then underneath there you have a short qualifying method, and this qualifying method is to help you move faster through the process of qualifying somebody. And don't worry if you don't know what that means. You'll learn that as you continue through the modules. You're going to want the voicemail scripts and the most common objections and how to respond, and you're definitely going to want the script for memberships, where I have marked with 3 red stars or asterisks next to it. So the very, very most important things that you need at this time are the ones with the 3 red stars next to them. Okay? And with that being said, to the bottom left hand of this page, you're going to see some business cards and business sizzle cards and things like that that you can start using right away. As long as you have white cardstock, you can go ahead and do that and cut those out and start using those right away. And then of course we have flyers in case you want to go ahead and start putting out some flyers out there. I've put out flyers on my, what I call my oh by the way time. And basically what that means is if I happen to be in 7-Eleven or I happen to be at the grocery store, the laundromat or whatever, oh by the way, I happen to be here anyway, let me go ahead and put up some flyers. Okay? So you want to do that on your oh by the way time. And then of course we have Don't Be a Secret Agent. We have some grand opening emails that you'll want to go ahead and, as you move forward through this, you may want to send out a grand opening email just to let everybody know what's up. Okay? You also have your map to NSD, and you have your comp plan PDF starting September 1st and moving forward. Okay? And then of course, as a very important tool that I have for you on this checklist cheat sheet is what is called an expense sheet. You now have all the tax write-offs and tax advantages of any home-based business person. Okay? I mean, there's so much that you want to write off, and believe me when I tell you, you're going to want to do that. Your phone, your cell phone, your mortgage interest, your internet connection, your printer paper, your ink, I mean, I could go on and on with a list. And you're going to want to go ahead and do that, as well as your benefit package is also a tax write-off. So let me make sure I bullet point for that for you as well. Okay? So there's really nothing to it for this checklist cheat sheet. Now let's go back over to the first steps. And you should be able to do that in the tab and in your in your browser above you. And underneath that now is number 2, create a Gmail account. This is highly recommended that you do this. Gmail has got a lot of different things that you can do with it that you cannot do with any other free accounts out there. And you really don't want to use a Yahoo account or anything like that, because sending out emails is kind of spammy. Yahoo doesn't usually put emails where they actually should belong. You know, you want to create a Gmail account, and that's what you want to be using. With that being said, number 3 is to register for announcements. That takes a quick 30 seconds to go ahead and get that done. And what's going to happen is once you do that, you'll get an email in your email box letting you know to confirm that, and you want to go ahead and go get that done, because one important thing for your success is you're going to want to be plugged in. You're going to want to make sure that you get any kind of announcements, things that you need to know in regards to the training calls or any facsimile thereof. And then in the same number 3 component, you're going to see our training schedule, and you're going to want to go ahead and click there. You're going to want to bookmark that and know about that live call calendar as well. For now, we don't want to worry about any live training calls, as you will get plenty of recorded calls during our modules as you continue to move forward. I also have a brief audio of what a professional greeting should sound like on your phone, and you should have one on the phone that you're going to be using. Okay? With number 4, you're going to see an IBO orientation that is about 33 minutes long, and that IBO orientation is really, really an important thing that you're going to want to go ahead and listen to. Okay? Now, with that being said, let's take a look to the right-hand side, and you're going to see that I do recommend that you download and use Mozilla. It is optional, but it is certainly recommended. I also have put 2 links there for you that I use very, very often, called Malwarebytes and CCleaner, and I use that on my computer very, very often just to keep it all clean and running smoothly. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a tip there for you. You can either use it or not use it. That's completely up to you. With that being said, I have a stop security checkpoint here for several different reasons. I want to make sure that you have indeed printed out that website cheat sheet from your document starter package, because you are going to absolutely need that moving forward. You want to have that in front of you when you get ready to do the next component. Now underneath that, you're going to see our Facebook group. And I'm going to tell you, it is highly imperative for you to be part of a community, guys. That is going to be an integral part of your success moving forward, as being part of a team and part of a community. You want to be able to connect with other people on the team and get to know them. And I also update very, very frequently in our Facebook group. I post different things on there that we all need as a team to see on a regular basis. And it's a lot better than going ahead and really getting 4 or 5 different emails from me a day. Okay, so go ahead and plug into that. Go ahead and join our Facebook group. You most likely would have gotten an invite or will be getting an invitation. You should have that in your welcome email as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get connected to that. I really only use Facebook as business purposes. I don't delve in the negative and the la of Facebook, and you shouldn't either. So really, Facebook is a great way to connect with our team members in a real-time situation. Alrighty? But enough of that right now. Moving forward into the components, you have number 5, which is personalizing your Ameriplan websites. Again, you will need your website cheat sheet for this component. Okay, so please make sure that you have it out with you so that you can write down your usernames, your passwords, and all of that, stuff. So you really want to print it out. You really want to print it out in your document starter package, because moving forward, when you set up your Gmail account, you're going to want to remember what it is that you had gotten with Gmail for a Gmail. You're going to want to remember the password. Write this down. Write this down on your website cheat sheet. Here in the component number 5 of personalizing your websites, I have in verbiage for you exactly explaining exactly what's what here. But I also have a video, and you're going to want to go ahead and watch that video, and keep in mind that you can watch that video on YouTube. If you hover over this and you click on it to play it, to the bottom right hand side of that video, there's going to be a YouTube, words in YouTube. You can click on that and watch it on YouTube, or you can go ahead to the right of the words of YouTube and click on it. It's like a little boxy thing. You can click on that. You can make it real big so that you can see everything clearly on your screen, depending, of course, on what size your screen is. Alright, so I just want to make sure, absolutely make sure that you have that information. I've also put a picture of what it looks like when you get to the page to configure your websites and personalizing them. It's real easy to do, I promise you. With that being said, on to the next component. And that next component is Start Simple, Finish Big. It is a recorded call of really what to do next. It's only 20 minutes long, so we want to go ahead and take care of that. The very next component that you're going to be seeing is your business plan and fast tracking to RSD, fast track success. You're going to want to understand what your plan is moving forward and how you can fast track to RSD to go get that $300 bonus in your first 30 days. Okay? And so with that being said, guys, that's your Module 1, your Fast Start Module 1. We want to make sure that we wrap that all up. before we go ahead and go on to Module 2. You know, so take a gander at everything. Start with number 1. Keep the blinders on. Stay focused. Do everything in numerical order. And I promise you should get through it without a hitch. However, if you have any questions whatsoever about anything in these modules, I suggest that you contact your enroller as soon as possible. Contact your enroller as soon as possible so you can get those questions answered immediately. We don't want anybody floundering or anybody being confused as they continue to move forward in our Fast Start first steps. So with that being said, go ahead and finish up your module. I want you to remember, you are worthy. You are successful. And you are absolutely powerful. Now let's move forward. See you in the next module.